Hey there everybody, thanks for clicking on my video or however you ended up here. I appreciate it. I'm back with some more packs. I got some pretty cool stuff this week. This episode, this installment. I really got to nail down what I'm gonna call these things. Maybe I will one day, but today is not that day. So this time I got a little theme going. My theme is packs I got from friends. So at a lot of these, I do a lot of local toy shows, card shows, stuff like that, and there's a lot of folks that I really like that also vend at these shows, and I got all of these packs from two different groups of people. We'll call them vendor collectives, maybe. No, I don't know if they would like that or not. So I got them from two vendors that I like a lot. The first is called Pickin and Grinnin Collectibles. A fellow named Mike is the main dude, and the others were from the Fortress of Solitude, Billy and Lisa. So right off the bat, big shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate seeing you guys at every show, and I appreciate the cards to open in front of a camera and on YouTube. So we're gonna start off with these three. We got two Kiss packs and an Elvis pack. These all came from Mike at Pickin and Grinnin, and then we'll finish up with these wax packs from the Fortress of Solitude. All right, I've yapped a lot. I'm gonna start off right away with Kiss. Kiss, not a band that I am like really big on, but man, I love the theatricality, and everything that they put out just looks so cool. So we're gonna open these packs. Kiss Alive is what this one says. We got an all-new series rare historical photos and informative text. Exclusive box topper card. I didn't get that. From 2001, made by Kiss, it sounds like. And all right, let's do it. Okay. So I know this guy. I know that guy. That's Gene Simmons. This is a pretty nice quality. Like a lot of these old rock cards, like they tend to be kind of low res. Like you just kind of have to take what you can get. But this is nice, clear and glossy. We got some trivia on there. I'm not even gonna attempt it because I will not be able to figure that out. We got a nice live wide shot. Look at the platforms on that dude. I would just fall over and crack my head open if I tried to do anything in those, much less perform music. Okay, so this is the Star guy, right? The Star Child. But I can't remember if that's Paul Stanley or Ace Frehley. So let's see if the card knows. If it knows what I don't know. Okay. During this period, Paul wore a sleeveless, open-chested one-piece leotard with stars and knee-high platform boots, also with stars on them. In addition to his comparatively plain costume, Paul occasionally added a silver collar and a feathered cape, along with black fingerless, feathered elbow-length gloves. Paul is seen wearing this rare ensemble on the cover of Alive. So it was Paul. My first guess was correct. Oh, we got like this is like a die cut. Whoa, that's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna put these cards down for a second. This is a die cut record. It's like we have the cover of Kiss Alive 3 and we're pulling this golden record out of it. That is sick. Oh, and it's even got all of the tracks on there. Oh, this is amazing. Okay, so this is going on the table. So we can kind of appreciate it as we go through the rest of these cards. Okay. All right, there we go. I know it's out of focus right now, but don't worry. Okay. All right, we got Gene again. Gene is the easy one to identify for me because I know he plays the bass, and I can tell the difference between musical instruments most of the time. We got a very Gene heavy pack. Looks like he's coming off of a really nice jump. And we finish it off with another Gene, the Demon. Sweet. Okay, those were great. And we're just going to keep in the Kiss mode, but this time we have Kiss Collector Cards Series 2. It's got the nice, like riveted, no, that's not the right term, corrugated metal looking print on there. These predate those other packs, 1998 from Kiss catalog. Okay. Cornerstone Communications Incorporated from Tucson, Arizona. We got a random assortment of 9 cards, and we're going to love them. We're going to enjoy them. There's a group shot there. I like that the you have this little embossed on there. I wonder if that's going to be on every card. Looks like it is, yeah. History. While recording 1977's Love Gun, Kiss had commissioned artist Ken Kelly, who had painted the cover for 1976's Destroyer, to illustrate his second Kiss album. Kelly's original concept depicted Ace, Paul, Peter, and Gene in a dark alley surrounded by groupies wearing makeup. Upon showing the idea to the band, Kelly was instructed to alter the background to a setting reminiscent of mythological Greece. The result became one of the most popular Kiss illustrations to date. See Series 1, card number 73. Man, they got us looking up the other cards to see this stuff. Although Kelly has never painted another Kiss album cover, he did illustrate a fold-out poster for 1996's Kiss Nation, published by Marvel Comics. Cool. So, you would have thought that the cover to the album would have been what they were, but no, just a cool shot of the band. We got another Gene with his bloody mouth going on there. Or maybe he just ate a tomato. I'm not sure. Maybe that he was pretending to be Denethor in that shot. We got the cat band. That's Peter Criss, right? And then we know that's Paul Stanley now. Not just because of the star makeup, but I would know those chest hairs anywhere. Okay. Whoa. That is an amazing Child's Kiss record player. I feel like kids probably were not big into Kiss, but maybe I'm wrong, but that's awesome. Like, wow. Okay. We got a cool overhead shot here of the band with that ridiculously amazing drum set. Here's another album cover, Greatest Hits album. Another group photo. Another Gene with his crazy axe bass, I should say. And, I don't know if, I guess we'll read the back, but it always weirds me out to see these dudes without makeup. So it looks like it's just, the track list from Lick It Up. Alright, well, none of those are going to make it to the table, but we still got this awesome record card. Alright, third up, and the final pack from Pickin and Grinnin Collectibles. We got this pack of Elvis collector cards. We got some bubblegum in there. What's that say? Boxcar Enterprises 1978. That's pretty sweet. I actually didn't realize this was such an old pack of cards from Donruss. And we got the double bubble on there. So, let's see if I can give you some cool wax sounds here. Not too bad. Okay, well, you can see the bubble gum is it's in tatters. Oh no. All right, well, that's okay. We weren't gonna chew it anyway. We got Elvis going cowboy mode. Heroically, Elvis saved the Roosevelt yacht from the scrap pile and gave it to Danny Thomas for St. Jude Hospital. The Atlantic Charter was signed on the yacht. Good job, Elvis. And we got Sweaty Elvis. This is like I feel like this is the peak Elvis that I always think of. I don't know if that would be, what your average Elvis fan would say, but when I think of Elvis, I think of him in this kind of a get up here. Elvis had 39 gold records and sold about 250 million copies. His first record was That's All Right, Mama. And his last, ironically, was named Way Down. All right, well, I'm going to put this one on the table because it's the coolest Elvis card so far. We got looks like a young Elvis here. He's giving us a little bit of a sneer. Oh, I grabbed too many. Whoa, you don't see a bearded Elvis too often. Honestly, I don't know if I would recognize that as Elvis. If you put him in a lineup and I had to guess, it's taken from the movie Charro, one of Elvis's most romantic roles. Oh my! All right, well, Elvis is going. Hey, whoa, hold on, everybody. Got another Elvis and oh wait, yeah, okay. And we got Elvis with a guitar. Looking, he's also very young looking here. Elvis Records, number 64, January 1968. Cool. Well, those were awesome. All right. Thanks again to Pickin and Grinnin and Mike for those awesome cards. So we got two cools. Let's see if we can get two cools from here. All right. Our second to last pack is, I don't know what to expect from this at all. CB Talk trading cards. I've never seen these before. The Fortress was selling these packs. I think this might have been the only one that they had, but I could be wrong. From Fleer, I have no idea what to expect. Shoot an eyeball on that CB Talk dictionary on the flip side of each card, good buddy. And we got the ingredients to the gum. And, break, 1020, rubber duck. Smokey, you can't fool me. I'm excited to see what we got going on. I know they made a lot of weird cards, back in the day, but I feel like this has to be older than the card boom from the 90s. All right, well, I'm gonna get the gum off of here. The gum is kind of crazy feeling actually. I don't know if you want to see that or not, but it's like the gum always feels weird and unnatural, but this gum feels extra weird, extra unnatural. There's a little piece of paper here. I'll check that out last. I don't know what it is. And then we have our CB cards. So, okay. Break, there's a bear in the air. Get legalized. I'll get you yet, big mouth rubber duck. All right, well, I think this is as close as we can get. It looks like they have... it wouldn't have been photoshopped, but they have done whatever the equivalent of Photoshop was back then to put a photograph of this police officer inside this cartoon helicopter. That's pretty great. We have our dictionary. So I guess if you were to collect this whole card, you would know exactly what everything means in CB talk. Still don't have a date on these things, so no clue exactly how old these are. Smokey thinks I don't see him in that brown paper bag, but I know he's there. I'll get rubber duck this time in this unmarked police car. Seems like there's a little bit of a counterculture angle going on here. We've got the trucker who's trying to get away from the police. I don't know what this trucker has done, so I don't know if he deserves to be caught or if he's actually the hero of the story. Mercy sakes, ain't you some pavement princess? Oh, is that a lot lizard? Oh my goodness. Hiya, big boy. Okay, rubber duck, better watch out or that gal will get him in a heap of trouble. So here, I guess the crime would be prostitution. Okay. We got some more dictionary terms. I'm going to show you every back of these just so, just in case you need this information in the future. We're a 4-lane parking lot. You Sunday driver, move that junker. Move it, sister. That's what happens when everybody tries to go to the same place at the same time. I'm giving them all a country accent because that's where I grew up. So if I could do any other accents easily, I guess I would. All right, we got looks kind of Optimus Prime-ish here. Back off the hammer. There's an evil Knievel on I-76. I'd jump over the Grand Canyon to get you, rubber duck. You know, I'm starting to see like this is like an enemies to friends situation. You know, like right now this cop is chasing after this trucker, but I think love might be in their future. Some more of that. Back 'em down, Smokey's advertising on 76 West outside this Philly town. When I'm flashing my lights, I'm advertising, and it's gonna cost you some green stamps, boy. I don't really understand what that means. Green stamps. I guess, is that money? Are we talking a bribe here? And our last card from this pack, they've gotten progressively more and more messed up by the gum as we've gotten to the end. Break, break, what's the 20 of the truck stop? The truck 'em up stop with the rain locker. After he feels... What does that say? Oh, after he fuels and showers, he'll be clean for the judge. Yeah, that's what you want to do with him. Take him to the judge. All right, and then we got one more thing that was in this CB. We have this little piece of paper that's, I think is kind of, oh, is it a sticker? What is this? Smith's Transfer Corp. Staunton, Virginia. I guess it's a sticker. I'm not gonna peel it, but that's interesting. All right, well, those were a lot of fun, and we got one more pack to open. It's another pack I've never opened, never seen before. We got Super Pac-Man by Fleer with some rub-off games, stickers, and some bubblegum. So these are, I guess, are going to be kind of similar to the Donkey Kong cards that we had a little while back. With the little game you can play. 1982, Bally Midway, got some gum. Design your own Pac-Man poster. Use stickers to draw your own. That's really neat. And then you were supposed to mail it to Port Chester, New York. All right, well, let's open this thing up and see what they look like. Again, big thanks to the Fortress of Solitude, Billy and Lisa, for this really cool Pac-Man pack. I guess I could be called the Pac-Man. Maybe not Super Pac-Man, but just regular Pac-Man. This pack is kind of stuck together. Well, okay, well, we had to tear it. Sorry about that. Oh, there's a card stuck to the pack here. Oh, it's the gum. Okay, well, the gum is has taken our sticker here. That's a bummer. All right, well, I'll show that to you first since we already know it's ruined. It even stole Pac-Man's lower jaw here. Oh no. I've got you now. It would have been neat to be able to put that on like a ghost. Like I don't know. Anyway, there's our design a poster contest with this child who is, you know, now older than I am. Much older than I am, I would say. All right, let's see what the cards look like. We have an actual Super Pac-Man. He's got his little cape on. It's kind of crazy that the cape is wrapped around the bottom of his chin, but I guess Pac-Man doesn't have a neck, so I don't know where else you would connect that. The back is just this child again. We have another one. Is it the same image? Yes, it is the same image, but with a different caption. And you thought only birds could fly. And then here's the scratch-off games. These are not lottery tickets. You can't win anything. But if you've seen any of the like the Nintendo game cards or the Donkey Kong cards, like I mentioned before, the idea is you can scratch these off until you either win or lose. So that's kind of cool. I guess there's the rules. I'm not gonna read all that to you, but pretty neat. Are they the same? They look the same, but I was wrong about the Donkey Kong before, so you let me know. Are these the same or are they different? I'm not sure. Well, those are awesome. I would open more Super Pac-Man cards given the opportunity, but without a doubt, my favorite thing we got was this Kiss record card with the embossed gold record coming out of it. That's cool. What was your favorite pack that we opened this time around? Would you buy any of these? If you want to, I know where to send you. Thanks again to my friends that hooked it up with these cards. I appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing all of y'all at the next show. Until next time, thanks for hanging out with me, and let's all just be cool. And I'll see you again in the future.